Hi, today's question is all about system requirements for design space for your desktop. A lot of people seem to be having a bit of trouble with it, so I have some solutions for you. This is the Creative Crafters Podcast. Hi, I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now, system requirements, of course, you've got a number of ways that you can have design space. Some people use it on an iPad. Some people simply use it on their phone. For me, I use it on my desktop all the time. And what is really important here is the fact that you need to have some minimums. Now, design space is not supported on Chromebooks or Unix, Linux computers. So just remember that. If you're using a Chromebook, this is not going to help you whatsoever. You need a regular desktop, or of course a laptop could be the same thing as well. Now, I'm not going to talk about installing it, but I'm going to talk about Windows in particular. Now, you need to have Windows 10 or later, and of course you want to have a good dual-core processor equivalent to an Intel dual-core. That is great. I know that sounds a little technical. And as far as random access memory, known as RAM, you need 4 gigabytes. And of course, you need at least 2 gigabytes of free disk space because it does take space when you upload and place images into Design Space. And of course, if you have a Bluetooth connection, you're good to go. Otherwise, you can use a USB port as long as you have a USB port on your system. Some laptops do not, but a regular desktop will. So just make sure you can do that. And then, of course, you want a nice display, at least 1024 by 768 on your screen resolution, and that's so you can see the images properly. Now, as far as the internet goes, you just have to go with what you've got because quite often we don't have many choices as to the type of internet. You need sort of a minimum of 2 to 3 megabits per second for your download and 1 to 2 megabits for upload, and then Design Space will work super well with those. Now, if you're going to work offline is available for Design Space Desktop, but memory's needs will be varied based on your usage. So I hope that helps you just a little bit. If your system is still running Windows 7, remember you have to upgrade it. It's no longer supported with Design Space, so try to get Windows 10 or later. Really important. So I hope that little technical bit will help you with using your Design Space on your desktop. This is the Creative Crafters Podcast, and your questions answered.